Greg Powers here, TexasFootball.com. I'm here with Preston Stone, Parish Episcopal, and Montaye Dawson, All Saints. Guys, we've been locked down in quarantine now for about 3 weeks, going on 4 weeks. Spring football and some of that stuff's been canceled. I'm going to throw it to you first, Montaye. You're the latest SMU commitment, and you made your decision in the middle of a quarantine. What's it been like for you, man, just being locked down? How have you been staying active, and what type of things have you been doing to stay ready for the 2020 season?
Oh, yeah, man. It's been crazy. Since the quarantine, really, I've just been trying to get out almost every day and run. I go to a track across the street from my house, but for the last couple of weeks, it's been raining almost every day. So I try to get out every time I can, but it's hard. But
Preston, the same for you, but it's a little bit different probably for a quarterback. You need to have someone to kind of throw the football to stay in shape. What have you been doing to keep your arm ready?
Yeah, for sure. No, it's been a struggle for sure. It's something you definitely can't prepare for, but it's also great having a brother that plays receiver too. So I've been staying pretty busy with Parker. Throwing just about every other day. Just trying to stay active. Getting outside whenever I can.
I'm going to throw this one to you, Preston. Montaye made that commitment. I guess it's probably been about 10 days ago now, maybe a little bit less than that. How excited were you to see that come across your feed?
Dude, I was really jumping when I saw his post on Instagram. It was ridiculous because me and Montaye go way back. He's been my dude since I think like 6th or 7th grade. When did we play 7-on-7? It was like that first tournament. Seventh grade. Yeah. So we've been playing with each other since we were 13, 14 years old. And I'll tell you, there's no one who I'd rather have in my backfield and playing receiver than Montaye for sure.
Talk about that, Montaye. You're a guy who can play multiple positions. What was the pitch to you to get you into the fold? I mean, how does SMU really see you fitting into their offensive scheme?
Man, when I was talking to Coach Samples, all he was talking about is ways to get me the ball, play receiver, running routes from the backfield, running the ball. I mean, it's amazing. Having a quarterback like Preston, things can only be great from there.
I have to admit, Preston, before you came on, Montaye and I were talking a little bit about last season, and he made a pretty good point that I hadn't considered. He says that All Saints was able to beat Parish last year, before Hamp Fay went down, and that they're loaded up kind of for this year. You guys are coming off a state championship, so what do you feel like you have to do to get revenge on that game? Because you guys are going to meet again on the field next season, and if everything goes right, maybe in the state championship game next year.
No, yeah, that was a tough loss for sure, and it doesn't help at all that they're gonna have Montaye next year. But I know we have All Saints for our senior night, so it's gonna be our last regular season game this year. And yeah, it's definitely – so I guess, it'll be the last game I get to play at Parish. So, that's all the motivation I really need. But at the end of the day, it's going to be all love between me and Montaye. But, we'll see. We'll see when Friday night comes.
Yeah.
Montaye, you got to meet some of your teammates there already before the quarantine happened. What is your take kind of on the team, and what do you guys need to do to get in that state championship mix, compete with the school like Parish Episcopal, who won it all last year?
Oh, man, we definitely have some great talent. We have really good leaders on our team, especially the quarterback and a couple other guys I got to meet. But we got to come together. We got to build chemistry. And when we get to start practicing and everything, when all this quarantine stuff shuts down, I think we're going to be fine.
Let's talk SMU now. You mentioned Rashad Samples. He's one of the most brightest up-and-coming assistant coaches in the game, Montaye. You had a lot of offers at the time that you committed. Both of you guys actually had a ton of offers and national offers to consider. What was it about that SMU program that really pulled you in with this coaching staff and made you want to be a part of Pony Up Dallas?
I'll go first. For me, it was bigger than football. Like when I took my visits, when I was talking to the coaches, we were talking about the Life After Ball program, and that was really important to me because like I look up after my future after football, and seeing that and all the benefits from that, it really influenced me.
Same for you, Preston. You made your decision at the U.S. Army the All-American Bowl. You were the first junior, I think, to really ever have that opportunity. What was that like for you, and how's it been since you made that decision?
Oh yeah, for sure. Just like Montaye said, there's just so much that SMU brings to the table that so many other programs across the country can't. They're an up and coming football program that's really that they've really put out numbers and production that really has been unmatched this past year. And the fact that I'll get to be playing in my own backyard in front of everyone I've been playing in front of since I was 5, 6 years old. That's really special to me. And I've grown up I grew up a Mustang fan. I've been going to games since before I could walk. And to be able to be a part of this is just something really special to me.
I know you discussed specifically national championship aspirations, and SMU really came out swinging last year, kind of showing what they could do and made waves nationally. People really started taking SMU seriously throughout all of the success that they had on the field last year. And it's not far-fetched because SMU is a school that's been in that national championship picture in the past. And if you guys continue to put together the quality class that you have going right now with the right mix of transfer students as well, I think the sky's the limit there. So just talk about that national championship aspiration and if that's something that weighed into your decision-making process as you considered these programs. And either one of you could answer it.
I'll say a little bit. Definitely, yeah. The class we're trying to build, we can be a really good class. We got a couple dudes making some announcements at the end of this month and the beginning of next month, and it's gonna be a special group, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're definitely trying to put together a historic class that SMU's never seen before. And when we talk about like national championship aspirations and top 10 aspirations, a lot of people might think that's far off for like looking at SMU in the past, but with the season that they put together last year and everything that Coach Dykes and the rest of the staff is putting together, it's it's closer than it's ever been. So I couldn't be more excited about it.
Sounds like some good things are about to be happening in Dallas around the SMU program. Definitely starting off the class with two of the top recruits in the state of Texas. It only helps power forward what's going to be a very interesting recruiting initiative for this 2021 cycle. Guys, thanks for joining me. Hope you had fun, and let's do this again sometime soon.